Welcome everybody to episode 123 of WWE Supercard with me, Kevin Knight. Little G wanted me to open it up like that, you know. It's kind of thing we had going on in our live stream last night. Yesterday morning actually, so you know, I had to do that. But alright, well, the King of Ring has finished. And let's show you how I did in the King of the Ring as soon as I get out of this. But before that, let's go ahead and go show you one thing yet. I am right now 105 120 of the Rusev Ultra Rare card. I'll be finished with all the way. I should be to the Survivor card by the end of the night. So, and my bouts are full. I'm good to go. And the King of Ring did finish. And let's go to the Contenders Bracket. As you can see, I did make it into the quarterfinals. I won the quarterfinals. I got eliminated in the semifinals by Bragg. And let me show you how he beat me. First game I beat him. Show you there. As you can see, I beat him because my Diva was called and my tag team was called and Randy Orton was called. Or Roman Reigns, I should say. Survivor Fusion Pro, sorry, was called. So that's why I won that one. But wait till you see game 2. As you see game 2, there's Survivor Fusion. Daniel Bryan was called to Pro, of course. Roman Reigns Survivor Fusion Pro was called, which both beat me, and my Diva was called and I won on that one. But I still lost 2-1. And game 3, I boosted this guy every game on the bracket here, but as you can see, my tag team did get called. But my Diva did not get called. That is the only reason I lost this King of the Ring. That's why I didn't make it to the semifinals with Frank Tech 80. Was because because of this right here. Because of these Survivor Fusion Pros that he has. I had no chance against him unless my Diva would have been called 2 out of 3 matches with my tag team. 2 out of 3 matches. But it did not happen that way, unfortunately. So Frank Tech 80, as you can see, he made it all the way to the finals. But he got beat in the finals. Let's see how he got beat here. As you can see, he won the tag team. And he lost against the Survivor Fusion Pro Roman Reigns, and he lost against the Survivor Pro Natalya. Unfortunately, he didn't have a good Diva like I did. If this was a match against me, I would have won. But it's just not what happened. That was the first match there. Show you what happened on his second match with him and Bragg, I guess his name is. As you can see, the Survivor Fusion Pro Roman Reigns, Survivor Fusion Pro Daniel Bryan, and the tag team. He pretty much got done to him what I got done to me. Except I would have won if my Diva would have been called with the tag team all in 2 of 3 matches, but unfortunately that did not happen. So congratulations, Frank Tech 80, for making it to the finals. Just a shout out to you, Frank Tech 80, and Bragg. You earned it. Congratulations on your win. And without further ado, let me see what we got for reward. Let's see what Survivor card we're gonna get. I'm hoping for a Pro. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't know if it's a Pro when it pops up. I don't know if it's not a Pro when it pops up. So let's pray that it's a Pro. And thank you all, by the way, who came to the live stream with the RTG speedrun with Supers on Barbecue, and several of us that were in the call. Thank you all for stopping by and checking us out. We had a great time as usual. But I think some feelings were hurt here and there. So I think some things went too far. But what can you do? And let's go ahead and claim this reward. See what we can get here. And I don't know what Frank Tech 80 got for rewards yet. I need to I need to message him on Twitter and find out what his reward was. Since he got a Survivor card and a legendary support card. So let's see what we get. Let's see what claim reward we get. What reward? And it's Andre the Giant. I don't think I have him. I believe it's another single, unfortunately. But it's Andre the Giant, so it's awesome. I like Andre the Giant. He's cool. But that is my new Survivor, Andre the Giant. I hope you got good rewards, Frank Tech 80. And let's see here. where Andre is. I'm sure he's not a pro, so I'm 100% sure he's not a pro. So unfortunately, I did not get a pro. Maybe next time, hopefully. But let's see here. As you can see, he's not a pro, unfortunately. But I could have used a Daniel Bryan, I could have used a Brie Bella, I could have used the AJ, I could have used a Triple H suit, I could have used some Rey Mysterio, I could have used a Stone Cold Steve Austin, I could have used a Rock or Shawn Michaels. All would have been great, but unfortunately, I got Andre the Giant, but that's okay. Andre the Giant's a good, alright, he's an awesome legend. So let's go ahead and train him up a little bit. I'm sure I got some cards to put on him because I really hadn't been training much on cards over the last hour or so because I've been watching my King of the Ring. I used up pretty much I did use up all my energies and almost all my boost and still come up short with only the semi-final. But that's alright. I still got a Survivor card, Andre the Giant, which gives me another chance of getting a pro. Just every time I get a card that's a single, it just gives me a higher chance of getting a pro. Hopefully one of these days I can get a pro. Maybe he'll be a RTG reward or a PCC reward one of these days. And I can get him pro'd out. Or maybe I'll get him in the King of the Ring again. Never know. Or I might even just get him in a board poll. Never know. But let's go ahead and finish training here. I got quite a few cards I can put on him. So, and I did get the ultra rares I needed for my Survivor Fusion when my Legendary Fusion is done. So it's great. At level 13 of 45, Andre there. Train him some more here with some common cards. I'm sure I got plenty of those. I always seem to have plenty of common cards, so let's get him trained up. I came up a little bit short on the King of the Ring, but I thought I was going to get quarter bumped on this King of the Ring, but I made it to the semifinals, which kind of actually surprised me. I thought for sure I was going to be quarter bumped. I tried to get in there with Kill Moose Kill and a few others, but they ended up getting separated from us, unfortunately. So it was just me and Frank Tech 80 in this King of the Ring. The only person I knew in this King of the Ring was Frank Tech 80. And he did get to the finals and a Survivor card and a Legendary Support card. I'm going to tweet him out when I'm done with this video and find out what his reward was. I'll go ahead and take a picture of my reward too and let him know what my reward was so you can see what I got. I was hoping it would be a pro, but unfortunately it's not. But like I said, it gives me a higher chance of getting a pro. The more singles I get, the higher chance I got of getting a pro eventually. So I am not going to complain too loudly. I'm going to train him up some more here. I've done plenty of rares. I'm sure I got plenty of rares. So let's check out the rares here. I seem to pull a lot of rares, and I do. I got a few of them I can give up. I always like to keep at least 2 of them in there, so I'm going to keep those 2 and use the rest. Level 18 to 45, almost 19. Let's see if we got anybody else we can throw on him real quick. Do we got a super rare? I'm sure we got a super rare somewhere, yeah. I really don't need these 3. Bye-bye, you 3. I've been pulling super rares off the board like crazy. See if there's any more here that I can afford to get rid of here. I'm going to get that Andre the Giant high. I'm going to keep that super rare Andre the Giant, might as well. And I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of Mark Henry. I pulled him earlier today. And I will feed him a legendary card as well. Let me show you the legendary card that I pulled off the board earlier. Just before I started making this video, I did pull a legendary support card, which I really don't need, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of him. It was a Bobby Heenan. So we'll see you later, Bobby Heenan. I'm going to put him on Andre the Giant here, which gets me to level 24 or 45. Only halfway there, unfortunately. I really don't think I got anything else I can afford to get rid of right now. Because I got to save him for the Survivor Fusion, so I'm not going to mess with him right now. Do I have any epics? I think I might have a couple epics I can probably afford to get rid of. Let's see. I should have a support card maybe. No support card actually. Probably if I did, but nope. Only one I can get rid of is him. And I'll get rid of Dolph Ziggler later. don't mean to do that part. Let's go back to the Survivor here. I think I'll just keep him because it's just better off I keep him. So I'm just going to keep him for now. Well, that's all the training I can really do right now. So he won't even make my RTG deck yet until I get him maxed out. But I'm sure once I max him out, he will make my RTG deck. Most likely he'll make my RTG deck. So, and while we're at the RTG, we might as well play a few RTG games. We'll autofill this to see what happens here. And let's take out this Lana here. Swap it with Freddie Blassie. I think I'll just keep those really. So let's go play a few games of RTG. John Cena, I'll beat him easily. I might as well go ahead and finish off this card. It won't take me but 4 games to do so. So we're going to go ahead and do all 4 of these cards here right now. And get all four matches done here and get that ultra rare card. Then we can move on to the epic. So let's go with Rock and Randy Orton. We're compatible. And of course the competition still isn't really that hard at this stage, so it's not too bad. And the 2 left arrow guys here, the Ultimate Warrior Legendary Pro and the Survivor PCC Undertaker Single. One of these days I want to feed him away when he don't make my RTG deck anymore, but that's going to be a while I believe. So I don't really need to worry about that one right now. Let's go ahead and see here what we can do. We'll win this one, of course. Another easy match, of course, is an improperly pro'd epic with Dolph Ziggler we just beat. Not a big surprise there. And of course my Breeze will win this match. And as you can see, I went ahead and maxed her out because everybody else had her maxed out, so I said might as well max her out as well. And I haven't lost no matches yet, of course. Won't start losing matches until I get to the Survivor card, and I'll start losing matches. Just the way it happens. I'm just disappointed it couldn't have been something like a Survivor Bray Wyatt or something I pulled out of the King of the Ring, but unfortunately it wasn't. Andre the Giant, no chance of a pro unless I pull him off the board again. Another one in the King of the Ring eventually. Which I do plan on starting another King of the Ring soon. I'll see if I can't get in for another, try to get in the Survivor King of the Ring with Kill Moose Kill. Maybe Frank Tech 80 again. That'd be cool. I'll have all 3 of us in action. Action, like Bad Lad Dad would say. Action. And go ahead and use these 2. I am quite tired. I still haven't went to bed since we got done with that live stream, so I'm actually recording this on Thursday night at 5:50 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I have been up all night since all night. I can't remember what time I got up yesterday morning, but I've been up all night long. That live stream was about 7 hours. I figured it'd be 5 or 6, but it ended up being about 7 hours instead. And I hope I don't pull a Survivor card and reset my WrestleMania poll again. I mean, I'd done this before and was stupid about it, and here I am doing it again. What the heck is wrong with me? Somebody check me for a fever. Maybe check me into a psychiatrist. Find out why I keep wanting to pull off these boards here. But that's okay. Not a big deal, because I really didn't get a good board reset anyway. It's just a rare. But I swear I will beat myself to death if I pull a freaking Survivor card once again. So I'm hoping that won't happen during this video. And you can't reset your board unless you pull a card of that tier. So like I'm on Survivor Plus right now. If I pull a Survivor card right now, I will reset my WrestleMania poll like I did during PCC. So I'm going to try not doing that this time around. But I'm going to try gambling a little bit. Hope I don't pick the, if there's a Survivor, hope I don't pick it right off. Hope I pick it off the WrestleMania board instead, which it'll be a, instead of a Survivor, it'll be a WrestleMania card most likely. But I'm really not even due for a Survivor or a WrestleMania card yet, so maybe I'll get an early poll. Never know. I did pull Legendary earlier, as I showed you, that Bobby Heenan card, which I gave to Andre the Giant Survivor card I just got. But that was the best pull so far of this RTG, was that Legendary manager Bobby Heenan. I'm going to win this match. of course. Like I said, this is still easy selling right now, not hard at all. And let's go ahead, bear with me because I am kind of tired. So after I'm done make this video and get ready to row, I am going to take myself a few hours nap and make sure I use up all my bouts before I take a nap and get up in time to play more bouts. I'm going to get as far as I possibly can. I don't think I'll be able to get that WrestleMania Daniel Bryan, but I'm going to get as far as I can. I know I'll get the Survivor card, but the Daniel Bryan card probably won't get, but that's okay. I'll do the best I can do. And let's go. Let's go with the yellow tag team here because they're not compatible, but they don't get a debuff. So, and talk about buffs. My gosh, I was there. If you were at JB's live stream, well, at the start of RTG, you'll see that he did get the Roman Reigns and Peach RTG Pro, and his stats are trash, man. His stats suck. His stats are terrible. He's like JB's 10th best card, man. I mean, he's really at the bottom there. I mean, his card completely sucks. And as you can see on Twitter today, they revealed a second piece of the puzzle on that card. We know for sure now that is most definitely a Sami Zayn card. It is some type of WrestleMania Sami Zayn card, but do not know if it's going to be a new game mode where you have to get it on the new game mode or what. But it's not that strong of a card. It's weaker than an RTG Pro. So if you get it Pro, it's really not going to be a strong card. But everybody's thinking it's a new game mode. You have to earn that card on most likely on a new game mode, which I could understand. That's a possibility. Maybe that's what will happen. We don't know for sure, but maybe that's what happens. But it remains to be seen exactly what that's going to be. But most people are saying it's going to be a new game mode where you have to play this new game mode to win that card, and maybe they'll have this new game mode where you can win cards like that. I don't know exactly how they're going to do it, but I figured maybe it was a WrestleMania Fusion, but I thought about it. No, it can't be a WrestleMania Fusion because the stats were way too low. And plus, you could tell by the card, the piece of the puzzle revealed today, it says Haluva Kick as a special, so that is definitely not a WrestleMania Fusion. And plus, like I said, the WrestleMania Fusions would not be that weak in stats, so. But let's go along and think, what could it be? It's got to be a new game mode. I'm quite sure of it now. And everybody else is also seems to be quite sure it's a new game mode. Or you have to earn that card on a new game mode, which will maybe revealed soon. And maybe, you never know. This is my thinking on this whole thing. After seeing that reveal today where you could actually tell it was a Haluva Kick and it was Sami Zayn. Could they be thinking about doing a second RTG this week and skip PCC? Or next week, I mean. That's what it's looking like to me. It's, in my opinion, it's a good possibility. We may have ourselves another RTG next week, and Sami Zayn will be your champion. So that's where you'll get a chance to win that Sami Zayn card that they've been revealing pieces of. So it's either a new game mode or it's going to be another RTG next week. That will remain to be seen. Because the stats are high enough to be an RTG card, but kind of low. They're lower than the Roman Reigns card, I think, than what we saw today. So it's not a great card, but I'm thinking it could be a second Road to Glory. Instead of doing PCC next week, maybe they're thinking about doing a Road to Glory. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. I don't know. But my opinion is my opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below if you agree with me. Do you think that possibility that Sami Zayn card will be the next week event card, which will be another RTG instead of PCC? Because, you know, everybody's getting tired of PCCing because PCC cards just aren't worth the grind anymore. And it costs lots of money to grind it all the way through and get enough points, especially when you have a diva up for grabs like Paige, which is why I got her picture up here, because she was a PCC diva on that last event. I knew she'd win, so. And we're at the Mark Henry card. So, we're going to pick our final 6 cards. I'm going to end this video. I mean, I went over 20 minutes, a little longer than I wanted to. I'm over 21. I'm about 21 and a half, 22 minutes. So, I tried to keep it short, but I did have King of the Ring rewards to claim. So, and there's a title match, which works for me. Never complain about that. And I got my Ultra Rare Rusev, of course, as you just saw me get. And I have plenty of fusion food. So, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you on tomorrow's episode, which will be Supercard YouTube Saturday. I don't know if I'm doing a 50 card pick Saturday yet or not. I may not. I do not know yet, but it's definitely going to be Supercard YouTube Saturday. So don't forget to put in the comment section below if you want a shout out of your Supercard YouTube channel on Supercard YouTube Saturday. Make sure you let me know so I can shout your channel out and put your channel in my description. Thank you all for watching, and I am Kevin Knight, and I am out of here.